Cordial greetings to Torrent partners. My name is Esther Treyes, and this is my video presentation of my final exam, an international English exam valid in Colombia. This international exam is TOEFL, the one that I chose, and this means Test of English as a Foreign Language. Well, this exam, is to prove the ability of to use English of the non-native speakers of this language. So this is the purpose of this. For this reason, the people that can take this exam, I can say that are the non-native speakers of English that wants to prove its English level dominance. It could be to study, to work, or live in an English speaking country. And normally this test is used for persons to study for an academic purpose, but it could be taken to any purpose, to, as I said, to work or to live in an English speaking country, and sometimes is also to do those things in another country that are not English speakers, but because this is the international language, so is accepted. For this reason, I can say that the main goal of this exam is just to test and to show or prove all those things, the ability to use this language, English language, of the non-native speakers of this language. I could say that is the main goal of this exam. It could be, as I say, for academic or for an everyday life purpose. So the English presented in this exam is on a formal scope, but is to prove the ability of this language, the use of this language, to use it and talk about academic things or everyday life things. Now, what are the most significant characteristics of this step? I could say that is that a lot of entities use this exam, so it proves that is accurate, that is a good exam. For this reason, is used for a lot of entities. It could be educational entities or entities of job or works. Yes. Another characteristic that I think is very important is the has recognition in several countries of English speakers and non-English speakers. For this reason, I think it's a good characteristic, because the person that would like to travel or live abroad do not have to worry if that person take this test to prove his level, wouldn't worry if it's accepted for X country. So because has recognition in several countries. Another characteristic is that the evaluated English is in a formal scope. So for me, the person has not to worry if the English is presented in an informal language or if it's presented in the English of another country, as said here, as is telling here, is right here. Well, another characteristic is that the exam has several versions, so the person can take it for according to his needs or his age and in management of the level of English. And the last is that it's possible to do that a test or that exam, I think better exam, on paper or on a computer. So if the person can know, no, sorry, if the person live in a place that the establishment of this exam is not there, then the person can do the exam through computer, because as said here, this has two formats of the test. Now, what skills are evaluated? The skills that this exam evaluates are all the language skills that are reading, writing, listening, and speaking. In the reading skills, the person is asked to read the test and answer to read a test, X test, and answer some questions about that test. In the listening part, the person is asked to letters and lively conversational speech between two people. Is going to listen conversation and then answer questions about those listening. And in the speaking, in this section, includes 6 STEM questions that need to be answered into the microphone. So the person is asked to talk about questions of known topics from a short test and from conversations. The person is allowed to take notes while is reading and listening. In the writing part, in this session, the person is asking to create 2 essays. In the first essay, the person is going to write about a topic that is in a test, in a small test, and the topic that is in a small lecture. And in the another essay, the person is asked to write about any issue that the person would like to talk, and the person has to explain and support his opinions about the issue. What scales is used to get the results? Every TOEFL has its own scale. In this one, the person in every skills is going to obtain a score from 0 to 3. And according to the level, it could be high, intermediate, and low. Now, would you take that exam? Yes, I would like to take that exam in the future, because as I said above, this test is used for a lot of entities, educational entities and entities of jobs, and also is used for a lot of country to let people to enter to each country. So I think I will have a lot of opportunities of job and study in my country and abroad, because a lot of entities use this test. So I wouldn't have to worry if I take this test and X country do not let me to go to that country because of my exam or any educational entity also. So I would like to take this test in the future, because I wouldn't have to worry if it's accepted, if my level is accepted